Nicki Minaj just got arrested. Some people are saying she was set up.
For real?
We're getting into the charges. She got arrested on IG Live. And to make matters worse, she was
Wow.
tweeting about it the whole time. Y'all,
Wow.
first, let's get into the full video of her
Arrested
getting
for what, though?
arrested on IG Live. And then we're going to flip back to what we know. Because, baby, this looks a little bit bad. Even though
Nicki
it is in
Minaj,
Amsterdam. But there's a whole story behind that, too. She did just fire her tour manager. There's some talk about that too. And baby, her husband was there with her.
They
Y'all,
snitching?
let's get into this. The meet me after the jump.
They
All right.
snitching?
Did they say?
Second,
Tell me again.
the police officer told me we have to offload all the luggage
Okay.
and to search everything
Okay.
of your luggage. I'm so sorry to say that.
Ah, shoot.
But isn't that what you planned on doing from the get-go? Why didn't you guys search it before it went on the plane?
She got some bud or something?
They did just a random quick check, but now they want to open
Why?
it. And first of all, because you filmed him and he was like,
Because I filmed him.
yeah, he
What?
was like, he doesn't believe that he don't have more with you than you say.
No, he asked me, do I have any more in those purses? And I said no. And I asked him, where are my bags? They took my bags and put it on the plane before I could know what bags are on the plane.
I see.
Yeah. So.
I'm so sorry for that.
Okay, of course. What address of the police precinct?
When you will get
Wow.
your next show, we have to do it very fast, and we will help. But
For, you're talking about my show?
yes,
What about it?
yeah, we
He
talk.
said they will help to try to get you there.
They'll help to try to get me to my
Yes.
show.
So you get
How?
them out very quickly.
To do it as soon as possible. But we can.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I
You
never
are
gave
under
anyone.
arrest.
I never. So I'm under arrest.
Yes.
But
Yes.
under arrest for what?
Wow.
Stop filming now.
I'm under arrest for what? Do you
Stop
know what
filming
happened
now.
when I came
You
here?
have to go inside.
Huh? What you said?
Can you please stop filming? Please just step in.
Dang.
No, I need a lawyer, because I don't know where I'm going.
You will get a lawyer at the office.
There's about 5, 6 of them.
You just step in the car, then it will go as fast as possible.
And who's going in this vehicle?
So please step.
He will go with you.
Wow. Dang, that's the police vehicle? They letting her keep her phone? Wow.
Where am I going? I have.
Okay, so you heard it go down, but there's a backstory for this. Nicki Minaj had been tweeting for about an hour this morning. I was on the tweets listening too about what was going on. Now, I do want to say 3 things. 1, this is Europe. 2,
Europe.
I don't care what y'all say. Yeah, the color of your skin means something, especially if they think you're being too uppity. 3, why didn't her lawyer get involved? What was going on? Now, let's get into this. First, we're going to get into Nicki's tweets, and I'm going to tell you what my sources have been telling me.
It's
They
crazy.
said, Nicki says, they've been trying to stop me from coming to every show. They took my bags before I could see them, put it on the plane. Say they're waiting for customs. This is what it looks like when people are paid big money to try to sabotage a tour after all else has failed. Everything they've done is illegal. They've been trying everything they possibly can to stop this tour. Okay.
Wow.
She said they took my luggage, and when they asked where it was, they said it was on the plane. It could have been, I just pulled up. I never gave them my bags. They're refusing to let me see my own bags. This is the thing with Nicki. Europe does not have as many civil liberties as America does. I'm telling y'all, the way we have rights, the way you just can't take our stuff, Europe doesn't have all those rights. I'm not saying that they are lawless, but a lot of things that we take for granted as civil liberties, they don't exist in Europe or the UK, right? Also, right? She said they're being paid big money to try to sabotage my tour because so many people are mad that it's successful and they can't eat off of me. They got caught stealing money from my travel and jets. Now, just to let you know, a lot of things that she's saying on these tweets are contradictory. Nicki, I don't know. I will say this. Nikki did just fire her tour manager. And I think she's accusing her tour manager of
Yeah, it
trying to
might be
make
her.
trouble for her by setting the police on her.
She should have waited
Now,
till
the
after the
thing
tour.
is, Nikki, in the video, you can hear her saying things like, oh, where are my bags? Because the pilot tried to give her a heads up and was like, yo, they're taking bags. And she was just like, where are my bags? And she said something along the lines of, they asked me, did I have anything else? And I was like, where's my bag? And the thing is, this also lets us know something.
Wow.
Whatever these drugs in question are, I'm guessing they are pills, because Nikki is acting like somebody that has a prescription, and she's not worried
She an
about
addict.
getting caught with them in her possession because she actually has a doctor's note. Now,
an
if you know
addict.
anything about Dr. Farzam, Harvey Hinsker, whatever his name is, and the way these celebrity handlers are, you can always get a prescription to say what you want. However, there are limits to how much of a medication you can have, whether it's pills or whatever, even if you have a doctor's prescription. You can't have 6 months in your backpack, I think, or even a year's worth, right? Which would be 365. You can't really have a year's worth in your possession without not only doctor's prescription, but an actual medical reason. You'll have to give the police. Now, if her tour manager knew she was riding dirty, this is assuming if what Nikki's saying is correct, knew she was riding dirty, right? Catch me riding dirty, right? Knew she was riding dirty.
Gotta catch me riding dirty.
Still, like, he or she got mad because they were fired and set them on, fine. And I'm just assuming that whatever they found is legal. Also, just as another thing, this is in Amsterdam, and Amsterdam is fine with anything with marijuana, CBD, blah, blah, blah. I'm guessing whatever they found on her was not marijuana based. And it was such an amount that they were like, oh, no,
that's that pink powder.
All right. She said,
Hold
this is how.
Y'all know Diddy got that pink powder, right? Nicki Minaj, don't she be promoting pink, everything pink? It might have been that pink powder. Might have been that pink powder. Pink pills or something. It's something pink.
They plant things in your luggage. Again,
It's
you're not
something pink.
in America. A lot of things that happen overseas, I'm just saying, they tried to make me book another jet every time, all because I fired management, who I found out for years was adding 30 to 50K on my jet and pocketing it. I fired a tour manager recently who was doing the same thing, and mad he got the boot. Their goal is to make me late and to pocket 40K.
Damn.
Now,
that's a lot of money to pocket.
You still need a tour manager, because why would you even get on the plane with something like this? Europe is only this big. Why didn't you drive it in like everyone else, or have somebody meet you with the supply? I'm just saying. Where's your Brendan? Where's your Brendan Paul, Nikki? He's the one supposed to be getting arrested. Nikki said, I'm still in my car. They took my luggage without consent, lied, and said it was on the jet. Again, we don't have the same liberties over in Europe. They're trying to keep me from Manchester. Oh, she was on her way to the UK. The UK is even worse. This is Amsterdam, by the way, where weed is legal. Yeah, I know, Nikki. So what did they catch you with? Again, from what I know of Europe, I'm not saying that all of Europe is racist. That is far from it. But I am saying that when you do hit racism in Europe, baby, it's the biblical kind of racism. It's the type of racism that makes our racism in America look pedestrian. Again, not all Europeans are racist, but when you do hit those racisms in Europe, baby, they're mad that your whole bloodline exists. It goes back to bloodlines. It's weird.
Wow.
Anyway, right?
In Europe?
She said, now they said they found weed and that another group of people have to come here to weigh the pre-rolls. Keep in mind, they took my bags without consent. My security has already advised these pre-rolls belong to him. Oh, yeah, and the pilot wants me to take my IG post down.
No, it don't, Nikki. We know you smoke. I think she started smoking, like during. What y'all think, during or after Meek Mill? I think around that time, either during or after is when she started really smoking. Cause she didn't smoke at first, bro. And then she started every time she go live, she wanna be smacked. She wanna be. Every time she go live, bruh, you can see it in her face. You can see it in her eyes. You feel me? I don't know, Nikki. You got to get under control, girl. I don't know.
And somebody said they found weed and have to weigh it in a country where it's legal. Amsterdam? Really? Of course. Again, this could be pure harassment. but it sounds a little funny. She said, and the people who weigh it aren't here. Told you it's to try to make me late so that they can write negative stories. Jealousy is a disease. You know the
Negative
rest.
stories.
Another person said, why is the pilot concerned about social media? I saw the live. The pilot was trying to give her a clue because he knows these mofos. The
Right.
pilot was trying to give her a clue. Take that post down so we can leave. Again, we don't have the same
Take the
rights in
post
Europe as you
down.
have in America. In America, you can talk trash about the police and it's legal.
Wow.
I don't know if that's even legal overseas in Europe. Are you not also irritated that the felon schedule is the flying schedule is screwed? Priorities, the entire lot of them is F. Nikki's best blessings is around the corner. The more they attempt to intervene, the worse it will be for them. Again, we're talking about from American civil liberties. She said that was the pilot in the gray suit smiling from ear to ear. Now ask yourself, why would that be his role? And why the plane was nowhere to be found when I arrived? I do know in some European countries, the more irritated they are, the more they start smiling. That's why as Americans, we're like, the F is wrong with you. Why are you smiling? It's a weird cultural thing. The more they give you that weird, stony, get out smile, the more furious they are. They didn't know I was planning for them, just like they were planning for me. Me filming every single thing made them really mad. Okay. Do you know that in some parts of Europe, it's even if you're the TSA or with the police, it's illegal to actually film them? Again, that is an American liberty. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying, where's the lawyer? Why are you on Twitter? Nikki, get your lawyer. Nikki said, now they said I have to go 5 minutes away to make a statement about my security to the police precinct. It's about a 45-minute to an hour flight. So they're probably trying to stall for about 4 hours. Ask yourself what takes 2 hours if they search everything already. My plane is scheduled to leave in just 2 hours.
They try to make a miss.
This is insane, right? Listen. One second. There's more video. Nikki said they're trying everything possible to stop this tour. They took my luggage, and when I asked where it is, they said it's on the plane. It couldn't have been. I just pulled up. Zai said they wanted to search for Ish from Jump. They waited last minute because they knew it would inconvenience her, and it's a D-move. It isn't random at all. She said, I never gave them my bags. They're refusing to let me see my own bags. Again, they do that in Europe. They don't have the same civil liberties.
Wow.
Okay, where else are we? Someone please help me for Nicki Minaj. A person said, this is in the United Kingdom, but she's not in the United Kingdom. She's in Amsterdam.
She's in Europe.
You can only be stopped and searched without reasonable grounds if it has been approved by a senior officer. But we all know from the UK tattletales, right? They can even stop you randomly. Take your phone, search your stuff. Somebody can be like, I think I reasonably suspect that, and you are done. She thinks that they're going to plat things. She said she's on her jet alone. She said they tried to make me book another jet. Everything. Listen, Kevin Zelensky said the odds that this happens before an international flight right after Nikki's announcement for a second leg of her U.S. tour suspect, the ops are really out here. There is not a single person that can convince me otherwise. The proof is in the second check bag. I will say one thing. If there's nothing in those bags, they have to, I think, videotape it when they go in. I'm worried for her. They said, Nikki's so smart. She said, y'all put bags on the plane before I got to see what bags y'all put in there. He agreed. Y'all already searched my bags. He agreed. Man. She is not stupid. Another person said, doing all this evil ish because y'all came out of pockets to send people to spy and take from Nikki. Literally had people on TikTok and other platforms talking ish about her tour when it's literally the best-selling female rap tour of all time. She did what y'all said she couldn't. They said one thing about Onika Voodoo. Y'all want to F around and find out. She then said that's why they're all going bankrupt now. And I assume she's talking about UMG. Listen, Nikki said now they said they found weed. Again, Nikki needs to get off of Twitter and get to her lawyer. She really honestly does. Y'all, listen, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm praying for Nikki because as much as she's acting like this is a big deal, you saw them literally grab ASAP Rocky and keep him in the jail. And even the president stepping in couldn't do anything. And you know the Biden administration is not going to go up for Nicki Minaj. And again, it is an election year. They actually might, because after what's going on the other side, they need all the Gen Xers, the Gen Zs they can to actually do some work, right? Yeah, this is weird. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like they hers. I feel like she be smoking, bro. So I feel like them pre rolls hers. I don't know. That junk crazy, man. Comment down below how y'all feel about the situation. I think it's crazy because it's Nicki Minaj and it's overseas, so that shit crazy. Comment down below how y'all feel, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one.